The mysterious disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370. On the night of March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, bound for Beijing, China. The flight carried 239 souls, including 227 passengers and 12 crew members. It was a routine journey for the Boeing 777-200ER, a modern and reliable aircraft flying under clear skies. But just 40 minutes after takeoff, the world lost contact with MH370, marking the beginning of one of the most baffling mysteries in aviation history. Initially, all seemed normal. At 1:19 a.m., the last verbal communication from the flight was a calm, "Good night, Malaysian 370." Shortly after, the plane's transponder was switched off, and it vanished from civilian radar screens. Military radar later revealed that the plane had deviated sharply from its planned route, turning westward, crossing the Malaysian peninsula, and heading into the Andaman Sea. This erratic movement suggested deliberate human intervention. But why? For 7 hours after its disappearance, MH370 remained in the air, sending intermittent satellite signals known as handshakes. These signals provided crucial data, allowing investigators to trace the plane's path south into the remote Indian Ocean. The final handshake occurred at 8:19 a.m., leading experts to believe that the plane ran out of fuel and crashed. Despite narrowing the search area to a vast stretch of the southern Indian Ocean, the wreckage remained elusive. Years later, scattered debris began washing ashore on beaches across the western Indian Ocean. In 2015, a flaperon, a part of the plane's wing, was discovered on Réunion Island. Additional parts, including interior components and engine cowling, were later found on islands like Madagascar and Mozambique. These findings confirmed that MH370 had met its end in the ocean, but they offered few clues about the events leading to the tragedy. The official investigation, which spanned years and involved multiple countries, concluded with no definitive explanation. The report acknowledged the possibility of deliberate action, but stopped short of accusing anyone. This uncertainty fueled widespread speculation and a host of theories. One of the most debated theories suggests that Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah intentionally diverted and crashed the plane. Supporters of this theory point to his flight simulator, which contained a route over the southern Indian Ocean. Others argue that Zahari showed no signs of distress or ill intent, and that this theory unfairly tarnishes his reputation. Another theory involves hijacking. The deliberate shutdown of communication systems and deviation from the flight path could indicate a takeover by rogue actors. However, no group claimed responsibility, and 2 passengers traveling with stolen passports were later found to have no connection to terrorism. Some suggest a catastrophic mechanical failure, such as an onboard fire, incapacitated the crew and passengers, leaving the plane to fly on autopilot until fuel exhaustion. This would explain the lack of communication, but it raises questions about why no distress signals were sent. More speculative theories range from a cyber attack on the plane's digital systems to the possibility of a military interception. These ideas remain unproven, with no solid evidence to support them. The disappearance of MH370 highlighted gaps in aviation safety and tracking technology. The tragedy spurred significant changes, including the implementation of real-time flight tracking and stricter protocols for air traffic monitoring. Yet, despite these advancements, the mystery endures, a haunting reminder of how vast and unforgiving our planet can be. To this day, the families of those aboard MH370 await closure, and the world continues to wonder what truly happened during those final hours. The oceans may hold the answers, but for now, MH370's story is a poignant blend of tragedy, intrigue, and the unknown.